They said I stole their dog. Then tried to ruin my life. 3 years ago, someone banged on my front door and accused me of stealing their dog. I had never seen this dog. I had never seen these people. But that moment kicked off something I never could have imagined. A terrifying spiral of stalking, harassment, and threats to my life, over a lie. This is the story of how a little dog I never even met, almost got me unalived. It was a regular afternoon. I was cleaning up the kitchen, getting ready to relax, when someone pounded on my door like they were trying to break it down. I opened it just a crack, thank God I kept the screen door locked. And there he was. A big, bald, red-faced man I'd never seen in my life, screaming at me like I was the devil himself. "Where's Lulu? Give me my damn dog back." Behind him stood his wife, skinny, wild-eyed, tears running down her face, but they weren't real tears. She was acting. Overacting. "That's her, Jim. That's the woman who took Lulu." I just froze. Who the hell is Lulu? Who are these people? The man's name was Jim. His wife, Krista. She claimed I opened their gate and stole their Yorkie, a little dog named Lulu, who apparently needed medication and had gotten loose. None of it made sense. I didn't even know where they lived. I'd never even seen their dog. Krista was screaming that I was jealous of her, that I walked around acting innocent, and that I was going to pay. When I told them to leave, Jim punched the screen door so hard it cracked the frame. I called the cops. They came. And guess what they said? Sounds like a misunderstanding. No harm done. I didn't realize it then, but that was just the beginning. Over the next few weeks, I started noticing things. A beat-up old truck would slowly drive past my house. Over and over again. I found out it belonged to Jim's friend, Vance. Every time he passed, he stared. No expression. Just watched. Then my camera started glitching. One night, all the footage between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. was gone, replaced by black static. I started finding weird things left near my house. A leash. A chewed-up dog toy. An envelope with a photo of me through my bedroom window. I couldn't sleep. I started double-checking locks, keeping lights on. I knew something was wrong. But nobody believed me. It got worse. I'd hear scratching at my windows at night. I'd check my cameras, dead. One morning, I found a tiny collar on my porch with a tag that read Lulu. I started doing my own digging. Turns out Krista's niece, Lila, was some kind of hacker in training. Studied computer security. I checked my Nest account and found a new user profile I didn't add. The name? Lulu_Hunter_1985. They weren't just outside anymore. They were inside my system. One day I was driving home from my son's appointment, and that old truck pulled up behind me again, tailgating. Then Jim's black pickup came out of nowhere and swerved into my lane. I had to veer off the road to avoid a collision. And they just drove off, laughing. I reported it. Again. Nothing was done. That night, I woke up to the sound of footsteps. Not outside, inside my house. My phone was dead. I tiptoed into the kitchen, and found the back door wide open. On the counter sat a little pink dog sweater, and a crushed pill bottle. The label said Lulu Cutter. They had been inside. I didn't sleep at all that night. I stayed up with a flashlight and a kitchen knife. I documented everything. Every photo. Every noise. Every glitch. Every time they flipped me off or followed me. Then I went public. I posted everything online. I shared my story. I spoke to local reporters. And suddenly, I wasn't alone. Messages started rolling in. People who said Krista had harassed them. That Jim had threatened them. A neighbor named Mrs. Everett came forward too. She had caught Krista on camera trying to poison her dog years ago. It all came unraveling. And then, the truth came out. Lulu had been found just 2 days after going missing. A vet scanned her microchip and returned her to the Cutters. But Krista never told Jim. She lied to fuel her hate. She created an entire war out of nothing. Jim lost everything. He divorced her. Krista was eventually committed after she broke into another neighbor's home. And I moved. I started over. But to this day, I still check the windows before bed. I still can't hear a dog bark without wondering. Was it ever really about Lulu? Or was Krista always just looking for someone to destroy? I never met Lulu. I didn't take their dog. But somehow, I nearly lost everything because of her. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, share and subscribe for more. It's totally free. And hey, tap the screen to check out this video.